I was sharing that this call is going to be just a little bit shorter than normal, probably be around 30-35 minutes or so. But I want to share with you tonight basically about being able to grow our business. And one of the main things that you really want to get your handle on and get wrapped around is that in order to grow your business, you really need to be able to have the tools available to be able to grow that business properly. It's the tools that really makes your business successful in growth and expansion. And I remember when I was growing up here on the farm and the ranch, my dad would always tell me that a job is a lot easier if you have the right tool to do that job. I know I used to be very good with my hands. Did a lot of things around the house with the projects, and laying tile and carpet and cabinetry and things. Very good with my hands, and I wanted to be able to share that with technology, with the tools in the carpentry trades, has changed a lot in the last 20 years or so. We have air guns and nail guns, and of course those tools make things work a lot faster in building homes, or in putting up a wall, or putting up a studded wall, or whatever it might be, or flooring. An air gun makes things a lot faster than what it used to be with just a nail pouch and a hammer. Even though those were good tools back then, the air gun is a much better tool. It saves time, it's more efficient, and it gets the job done quicker, so that you can build your business or expand your business or do more business in a shorter period of time. That's what I'm really getting at with being able to have the proper tools to be able to build your business more efficiently in a shorter period of time. Now, I want to be able to put this into the right perspective. 19 months ago, when I started out with my business with Beachbody, we didn't have all the tools then that we do now. Okay, we didn't have the intro to Team Beachbody. We didn't have a lot of the features that we have in the back office. We didn't have a lot of things like that when I first got started, but now we do, and now I'm able to utilize those new tools. But what I've been able to do, and what I've done, is that I've gone out and I've found other tools that are going to be a better asset for me to be able to build my business and to be able to help you to build your business at the same time. And even though these tools aren't part of Beachbody, they're tools that are going to be able to help me to build my business. Okay, and I want to be able to share with you some examples of what I mean. We have the ability to be able to use the internet. Of course, the internet is a huge tool. I mean, it's just absolutely huge. The potential that's there with the internet. But it's like looking at the Pacific Ocean from a cliff. It just goes on for as far as you can see, and you can't go any. I mean, what do you do? Where do you start at? What point do you actually jump into the ocean to be able to get to the other side, to be able to get to your goal? I mean, you have to be able to have the right tool, the right equipment in order to make that trip efficiently without hurting yourself or without wearing yourself out. The internet is basically like that. It's like an ocean. It's like what are we going to do? How are we going to be able to tame this? How are we going to be able to carve it up? We have to be able to have the right equipment. We have to be able to have the right tools in order to do that. one of the things that I've done, I've started a nerve center. And what that nerve center does, it allows me to have a base of operation. It allows me to have a corporate office, so to say, on the internet, where everything comes in and goes out of that nerve center. Every video, every blog post, every training that I do, every picture that I post, everything that I do in my business is going into that nerve center, and it's going out and coming back in. Sort of like a boomerang. You throw that baby out and it comes back to you. It's like that paddle with the ball with the string on it, and you hit it and the ball comes back to you. Hopefully you can keep hitting it. But it's the same type of a thing. The nerve center is the base of operations. And I've found other tools like the bone collector, like the phone burner, email verifier, all these other tools that I've researched and found that are giving me the ability to start to take advantage of the vastness of the internet, to take advantage of all the potential prospects that are out there on the internet. And we have to be able to filter those prospects through a system so that we can narrow it down, so that we can talk with the people that we need to be able to talk to, that have a need that our business and our products are going to fulfill. So it's a funnel process. It goes like this, and it's really it's a funnel process like this. You know, it goes like this. Okay, and this is the internet. These are all the prospects that are coming into the internet here. Okay, and this big V is the internet. It's all the prospects that are coming in here to the internet. We want to be able to have the tools available so that we can come in and we can start to filter all these prospects through the funnel, narrowing it down to where we start to talk with the people that come through the bottom here. And this could be a fairly large amount of people. I like my scribbles today. But this could be a fairly large amount of people. But we want to be able to have, we have to have the tools available to be able to do that, the filters to do that. We want to be able to, like I have the video emails. I have the video autoresponders. You know, those video emails and video autoresponders bring in a greater response rate. It attracts more people simply because it's a video. You know, I have a nice video that I'm sure all of you have seen about the power of the video, about the power of the internet, and that in the next 4 years, 60% of the entire internet is going to be video based. So video is a very a good media to be able to have, to be able to attract people to what we're trying to get them attracted to. You know, our products, our business, whatever that might be. So we want to be able to attract them to that. We use the videos in order to do that. We use YouTube videos, video emails, video autoresponders, live video conferences. Whatever the media might be, people are attracted to the videos, so they come to the videos because it's easy for them to sit and watch than it is to sit and read. You know, so we want to be able to use that. So that's one of the filtering processes that we can use. The bone collector that I just got this week, an incredible tool. I'm having just incredible fun with that thing. Being able to get 15,000, 16,000 scraped leads with names, phone numbers, and email addresses, and then putting them through a filter to find the email addresses that are good email addresses instead of email addresses that are going to bounce, or email addresses that are going to get rejected, or that are going to get kicked out because of a spam filter or a junk mail filter. You know, so I'm sending out, out of say 15,000 emails, I'm sending out 2,000 emails that are going to actually go to a person that has a greater chance of being able to open that e-card or open up that video email because I've already cleaned it, and I already know that there's not going to be a spam filter there that's going to kick it into a spam folder, and the person's never going to see it. So it was worth the investment to be able to get those two tools, so that I'm starting to filter this out. I'm starting to filter this out so that I'm getting down to the bottom part here, where people are going to be able to start to get closer to me actually communicating with them. And then hit them with a video autoresponder, so that I can start to filter the people through different processes to be able to get them the information that they might have a need for, and then give them the options that they can do to be able to get that product, be able to get involved with Beachbody as a business, or to be able to get more information or give me a call. And I give them the options to be able to do that. And all that is filtering the people into the funnel. Okay, so we have a smaller picture here. So we've got the people filtered down into here like this. Okay, and when we start getting down into here, you remember last night's training on the dial program. Now when we start to get down into this part, we're actually starting to talk with them. So we're going to start doing the interview process like we talked about last night. We're going to start to communicate with them either on the phone, and we're going to set an appointment. Okay, and when we get that appointment set, let me spell it right. And when we get that appointment set, then we're going to do the interview process like we talked about last night. And we're going to do the interview process so that we can get them familiar, one, with what we're doing, but so that we can see if they're going to be someone that we want to be able to bring into our business. Or the interview process to see if this is the right product for them to be able to meet that need. And if it isn't, we can find the right product or point them in the right direction to be able to get the product that's going to meet that need. In other words, we might be talking with somebody about P90X, but that person might not be able to do P90X because of knees or a back or whatever it might be, and 10-minute trainer might be a better fit for them, and we need to point them in the right direction to have the right product to be able to meet that need. And that's what I'm talking about with the filtering process and the interview process. So as we start to get down into this part down here, we start to interact with them a little bit more. And as we get to the bottom, we have things that we have: product, retail sales, coaches signed up on our team, our business is growing, our team is growing, and things are starting to do really well for us because of the process that we have through the tools that we're using to be able to filter that business, and to be able to take the vastness of the internet and bring it down to us so that we can deal with the people that are that are in the 70-30 rule, that are in the 30%. We're looking at the 30%. And then through the filtering process, as we learned last night, we're going to be dealing with that 10% that's actually going to be getting involved with our business as either a customer or a coach on our team, or both, a customer and a coach. So that's what I'm talking about as far as with being able to have the right tools. And I've done a lot of research, I've done a lot of investing in different things to be able to have the right combination of tools that's going to work for me and for my business, and to make sure that it's something that's going to be able to be duplicated course, we also have the free tools that I've shared in past with the email scrapers, or the scraper and the extractor, to be able to do that. That's free. You don't, I mean, the bone collector, it costs money to be able to get that program, but it saves a great deal of time. I don't have to worry about going in and hand cleaning each email address. And then I have the email verifier now, which is extremely good. But I have to pay for that too, so that it'll clean up all those email addresses, actually test them and see which ones are actually active email addresses and that aren't going to get blocked by spam filters. So these are good tools that I've invested in, so that it can help my business, but it can help your business also, because they're good tools that you can use to make the job easier. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to get those tools. It just means that it can make the job easier. It can make your business grow a little bit faster. But at the same time, there's the free tools that you can use in the meantime to be, and then get up into those that could help you move on down the road. Either way it goes, you want to be able to, one, have the right tools for your business, so that your business can grow and expand. Okay, because like my dad said, if you don't have the right tool, it's going to make it awful difficult to finish the job that you're trying to do if you don't have the right tool for it. Hard to put down or put a roof on a house, or build a wall with a screwdriver. It could be done, but it's going to take a long time, and you're probably going to have to go through a lot of screwdrivers, or but you get the idea of what I'm talking about. So that's pretty much it for tonight. I just wanted to be able to share that quick message with you. If you have questions about how to be able to use the tools that you have already available to you in your back office or with Team Beachbody, by all means, please get a hold of me. I'd be happy to be able to talk with you about how you can use those tools to develop a strategy to be able to use them. If you're interested in being able to learn more about the tools that I'm using, you can go on to my website, and there's a page there that has all the tools that I'm currently using, and that I've kind of put a little description of, and what it's doing for me, and how it's working for me in my business. And I wouldn't be putting it up there if I didn't think that it was going to not work for me, or if it wasn't working for me, it wouldn't be up there. I wouldn't be using it. So those are all there, and if you have questions about that, I'd be willing to be able to help you with that as well. So